Hello and welcome to yet another video on the Twofold channel. Today we're coming to you live from Lawrence Fort Wine Estate on the outskirts of Cape Town. The reason for today is that we're joining Bridgestone South Africa for the launch of the brand new Tyre, which is the AT002. And there's a lot of activity planned for the day, some off-roading, some tracks, some just experiences of the tyres in the vehicles that it's meant to be in. But for now, let's have a look and see what they're planning up inside for us, and let's get things started.
Very exciting new launch for us. I think if I could just jump straight into what we love about the Tyre and what is exciting and new for us is that it's got an amazing aggressive pattern. This, as you know, from a South African perspective, consumers absolutely love an aggressive pattern, and so it comes with that. Wet and dry braking is a very big improvement from our predecessor in terms of this particular USP, and then the big thing for me is mileage, especially in this economy. It's got 10% better mileage than the predecessor in terms of the D697, but we also have another pattern called the current AT001, and there's a 40% improvement versus that in terms of mileage, which I think just bodes very well in this economy where you just want a lot more for your Tyre. But overall, our tyres are all covered with, our safety assurance, with all the ISO certification, and so we're very excited and proud to be launching this Tyre.
South Africa requires a product for their tyres that is versatile, that is able to adapt both on tar terrain as well as off-road environment, because this is where our people are. So for us, this product is especially more important because it puts us right where the South African consumer requires to be able to be in the city, drive comfortably, be in your rural village, drive comfortably, be out on holiday, out in the bush, drive comfortably, be out on the tracks in the farm, like in a place like this, drive comfortably. So it puts us in a very unique position, which many of our competitors are not able to do. And if they do, obviously we form part of the same ecosystem. We're advancing together in that space. So for us as Bridgestone, this is one of the most important products that we're launching in the market. And for the next 5 years, you will see the growth and you will see the reliance which our population will have on the product.
What the process looks like to get a Tyre done from essentially nothing to something that I'm driving with. Where do we start and where does it end?
Obviously most customers will buy a Tyre in its final form. But in terms of the various products, I'm going to talk about your passenger 4x4 type tyres today here. There's a lot of components that need to come together. In the case of a passenger tyre, 25 odd different components. There's your synthetic and natural rubbers, which can be used, all of the accelerants and carbon blacks, all of that is mixed in with the rubber process, but then also steel belts, various components that are extruded, each for their specific function to make the tyre work at the end of the day. Here you can see there's a cut section of a tyre, tread compound, which will be different from your sidewall rubber, different rubber used for the inner liner, steel belts underneath the tread area, and to keep the tyre to the rim, bead bundle that is used in that construction.
Alright, cool. And just out of curiosity, for those that don't know, where do we find natural rubber?
Natural rubber is harvested from trees. So there's rubber plantations, rubber tree plantations, and that is used to tap all of the natural rubber by means of a siphoning process. And then nowadays there's also, they make use of synthetic rubber, which is obviously manufactured in a plant from start to finish as an alternative. Truck tires normally have a higher natural rubber content to assist with the heat generation, as well as the wear life that naturally comes from a natural rubber type compound.
And we've come to the end of our time with Bridgestone Buffet 2. I didn't even know half of the things that we learned today, from that entire process of the tires and how they react to different, you know what I'm gonna go on about. But thank you for joining us on this episode. Please make sure that you leave your comments down below in the section, and please make sure that you're subscribed to this channel right now before the video ends, so that you can be the first one to know when we drop the latest content. But also share it with your friends and family wide, and then just let us know what you think of it. But for myself, Papi Mabele and Mlu behind the camera, thank you so much for watching, and have yourself an awesome one.